Picture it, a tall masted ship cutting across the cold grey swell, sails full, rigging whispering in the wind. Yet not a single soul on deck, no captain at the helm, no lantern glowing in the galley, no footsteps, no voices, no movement, just the slow creak of timber and the slap of waves against an empty hull. For centuries, sailors on the North Sea have sworn they've seen such vessels, silent shapes drifting where no ship should be, appearing out of fog, vanishing when approached, leaving only questions the sea refuses to answer. Long before radar, long before satellite tracking, Dutch and English sailors returned home with stories of a strange vessel battling storms it shouldn't have survived. Some described a Dutch flight heavy with cargo. Others insisted it was a merchant brig that challenged a gale head-on. The details changed, but one thread remained: a captain who defied warnings, pressed on through impossible seas, and paid the price. The ship and its crew disappeared, never reaching harbor, never found, a perfect seed for a legend. That seed became the story of the Flying Dutchman, the cursed ship doomed to roam forever. Even now, sailors claim that on certain nights, when the mist clings low and the waves toss like restless creatures, they've seen a pale vessel glowing faintly, sails taut despite dead calm winds, gliding forward with unnatural purpose. The sight is always the same. No crew, no sound, just a silent warning on the horizon. Maybe myth, maybe not, because ghost ships don't begin and end with folklore. A ghost ship isn't always supernatural. The term covers any vessel found adrift with no crew aboard, and the North Sea has seen more than its fair share. Its unpredictable storms, thick fogs, and treacherous currents make it one of the most unforgiving seas on Earth. Ships vanish. Ships reappear. Wreckage moves like something alive beneath the water. Sailors have always known how quickly the sea can swallow a story whole. And when a ship goes missing without a mayday, without debris, without an explanation, imagination fills the silence. The North Sea's winter storms hit with a force that would humble even the Atlantic. In their aftermath, coast guards have found fishing vessels drifting alone, engines still humming, navigation lights blinking in empty fog, their crews long evacuated or lost. No curses, no legends, just the brutal truth that the sea decides who comes home. For generations, fishermen near Heligoland told of the ship Aina Shatten, the ship without a shadow. Today we know it as Fata Morgana, a real optical distortion where layers of warm and cold air twist light, stretching distant vessels into warped, ghostly shapes. To a lone sailor, that vision would look like a ship floating above the water, hollow, impossibly tall, silently watching. Before science explained it, such a sight was taken as a bad omen, a storm approaching, or a death soon to come. The North Sea hides over 5,000 wrecks, many from both world wars: U-boats, minesweepers, cargo ships, trawlers. Most lie broken, swallowed by silt. But storms shift the seabed. Currents tear loose what was buried, and sometimes the past resurfaces, literally. Rusted bows, twisted ribs of steel, even entire hull sections have washed ashore after violent weather. Locals have a simple name for it: the sea giving back its dead. Ghost ship stories endure because they speak to something primal. The North Sea is busy, mapped, and monitored, yet it remains deeply unpredictable. Fog can erase the horizon. Storms build out of nothing. Currents twist radar returns into nonsense. And when a ship disappears with no trace, no call, and no clear cause, that silence becomes a breeding ground for older fears. These stories endure because they echo our own anxieties. Fear of vanishing without explanation, fascination with the unknown, respect for a sea that has outlived empires. The uncomfortable truth that nature still holds power we can't control. Even now, with all our technology, the North Sea chooses what it reveals and what it buries. The idea of a ghost ship grips us because it sits on the edge of reason. A vessel adrift with no crew feels wrong, uncanny, like a hole torn in reality. And when you stare long enough at the horizon in that cold, grey light, it's easy to imagine a shape emerging from the mist, a ship intact, moving without a captain, gliding toward nowhere. These stories remind us that not everything is solved, not everything is seen, not everything is understood. The North Sea is vast and merciless. Its waters shift, churn, reflect, erase. It holds wrecks, secrets, and memories deeper than any chart. In that expanse, silence can be as loud as thunder, and a ship can slip into mist and never return. Somewhere beyond the fog line, a vessel may still be drifting, no crew, no light, just a lonely hull following currents no one can predict. Until the sea decides to surrender it, it remains one more unanswered question on the horizon. What do you think really lies behind these sightings? Optical illusions, drifting wrecks, lost boats reborn as legends, or something stranger, something the sea keeps for itself? Share your theory, or any coastal tales passed down where you live. After all, some ships are meant to haunt,